I mean, this is the inconvenient moment to have a burp ready, isn't it? Anyway, let me just press play on this. I decided to pick something else for our background music today. I couldn't download it off of YouTube in time because I don't have a copy myself, because why would I have a copy of my own stuff? But it sounds like it's working. Let me just check that volume. Just bring it in a bit. Hello? Sound check, 1, 2. A bit lower because that's going to get louder. There we go. Oh, so someone's guessed LFT already. Yes, correct. Hang on. There's no point putting numbers in there. Yeah, I haven't asked for it yet. Let me just tidy this up a bit then. Right, let's hide that. Hello, welcome. We're back again. I've been away, so let's just pull it down a touch actually a bit more. There we go. I've been away. I've been at a festival for 5 days, and I had 1 day off, and then I was back at work today. And I've got another day at work tomorrow, and then I'm flying out to Poland on Friday. So it's a bit wee busy at the moment. But I did find a day yesterday. How wet did you get? Not bad, mate. So yeah, it did rain a little bit at the festival. It rained on which festival? Shambhala. Which, if you don't know about it, then obviously you're just not cool enough. So yeah, it's the best festival ever. But yeah, I only invite people to go to it who I know are cool. So I don't mean like cool. I mean like aren't feral knobs. But yeah, it did rain. It rained on. It was windy when we got there, so it was a nightmare putting up the tent. It rained Friday. Rained a little bit Thursday. So not too much, and then Friday night it really rained, and my daughter's tent got flooded, and then we had to rearrange our tent so that she and her mate could sleep in half of that, and then we went out and enjoyed the rest of the weekend, and it was great. So so yeah, Banjo Gaioli, Proton Fig, Hooverphonic, Juicy01, Neversoft, Suberland, Curl, Robsmith Def, Francis, Superlevel said, Fred Second, Proton Fig. Who else did I see? Riker77, The Lizard, oh god, Flow from Subby, I've said it already. TZT, Insomniac, how you doing, mate? Didier as well, how you doing? Pigpen Pete, Max Ice, thanks for the sub, mate. Waterman, none of my the things light up anymore, so if you're sub and following stuff, I don't know what's going on. Corby, Ice Dragon D, Tech CF, and sorry if I've missed you lot. Oh, hi Sinlau, hey, welcome. Yeah, so oh, Nalos sub there as well, thank you very much, and Doxter's subbed as well, thank you very much. 27 months and 8 months, bloody hell, that's a long time. Zeron, how you doing, mate? So yeah, it was nice to get out. I mean, basically, I couldn't even get onto the Discord or anything. I was in a field with no signal for 5 days. And I got to tell you, it is kind of nice to do that once in a while and completely disconnect from everything and just stand in a field and listen to great music and get wrecked. So yeah, it's good for the soul. So, right. So. No, we're not doing that yet. So I did get a day off yesterday, and I spent the day having a further play with Airsoft, not as in Airsoft, not that, as in the Amiga Interactive Reassembler by Hop, and gave him a load of bugs and a load of new features, and carried on. Well, restarted the Action Replay disassembly, and it's been fascinating, I gotta say. I will we'll be having a big dig into that. So oh, Ollie, excellent, mate. I'll see you in October. That's going to be fab. I can't wait. The hardware, it says, Jay says, is the hardware is very interesting, as you've seen from last week. I'll post you the link again anyway. Here we go. Oh, that's page 2. Let's go back to page 1. Here we go. Nalos, who's in the chat, give Nalos a shout. I mean, I'd give Nalos a shout, but nothing ever works. That is the thread, the EAB thread, about the reverse engineering of the Action Replay cartridge, which has prompted this disassembly of the original ROM because we want to make Circumvent Mark IV. So we want to make our own version of the action replay. Just bought Air Force, really nice idea. Night Shift is really great, and Hop's working really hard to like add features and make it cool. The thing that I found most helpful about it is that basically the entire disassembly is driven from a text file. So actually, I'll show you some bits that I did off the back of that. Because I managed to automate a couple of things and basically just blew a whole load of the cartridge wide open. So, yeah, really helpful. Yeah, and it's got the way, partly looking at its RAM and stuff as well, very odd. But yeah, it's super interesting. And we might, if we get time, we'll see how we get on. We might have a look at the Mega Drive mod player again. And maybe look at seeing if we can get a object built, an ELF object built, and then plug it into our linker and see if it just adds it to the ROM. No, we're not necessarily going to call it yet. I just want to put it in and see if it actually joins it together in the right way. So I want to have a look at that as well. Maybe we'll see how we get on. So yeah. So yeah, Laurie as well, welcome in. JC1980, I'm sure I've said hello, but you know, yeah, hello. Darkstar as well, good evening as well. So yeah, 1 to 8. Who's going to get in there first? Who's the quickest on the 5 there with Rob Smith? Hey Rob, mate, how you doing? I suppose seeing as you're there, mate, we'll have to do one. Brilliant. Who's that? Commander Keen being very, very kind. Orson, Slendy Dev, Slavo Subs, The Owl Wrapped, The Real John Lester, Painted Claws, Desgeg, Ponder, Watcher, and Albert Porkins. Give your man, Commander Keen, a big hug. He's gifted you a sub. Thank you very much, mate. I can't believe that it decided to do. It's decided to do that for the first. Let's try it again, shall we? There we go. It's decided to do one of the Easter eggs for the first one. Right, Rob picked number 5, right? It is incredible, isn't it? Mass production of the seagulls now, I guess so, yeah. Right, let me have a look here then. Let's just see. There we go. Oh, that's right. Action replay's in. Of course, it stops the drive clicking. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, there's going to be a video about this soon. I'm waiting for it. I can't wait. I'm sure its main angle is going to be how do you build an Arduino that you can smash. Sunday! Oh mate, I am going to be, actually I might be in an airport slightly hungover on Sunday. Well, I'll definitely be in an airport hungover on Sunday, so I'll probably be watching it then. So, coming back from Xenium. Right, so, Disc 5. What's in Poland? Xenium demo party. Let me just get this queued up right so we can... I'm just going to pause the music so that I know what's going on. Disc 5. Oh my god, well this is a good start, isn't it? Well, I mean, for goodness sake. This is the ADF that came with the release. Okay, lemon 120 hours.exe. Right, here we go. You didn't pick a dud. No, it's alright. It's just Lemon don't know how to prepare an ADF for upload. We just install a boot block. Lemon 120 hours.exe. There you go. Had to hack the first demo. This is it's becoming a bit of a common theme here, isn't it? I'm not releasing a proper. No. Big demo. Must be a lot of pre-calc data. I mean, there we go. That was quick, wasn't it? Virgil is Amiga Clang. This was released way before Amiga Clang was even a thing. So, there you go. Where's that? There we go. And let's put some background music back on. There we go. That was cool. I think that was the first demo. Oh, yeah. I think that was their first demo back for Lemon. I can't remember. Unless it was Rinkadink. And that... Oh, I can't remember. Actually, no. I think that was the year before. I can't remember. So, yeah. Good stuff. Nice to see. I remember seeing... that would be Rinkadink. Okay, first year was Rinkadink. No. Which year round was it? I'm going to have to check this out now. Keep that there. Pro A. 120 hours. 2016. Okay. Rinkadink. Redux. Oh, 2013. Oh, okay. Blimey, okay. Okay. Yeah, fair enough. Right. Can you remember where we've been? 5. We've had 5. 1. Disc 1. There we go. We've got 1. TTD, welcome in. Greets to all. That's what we like to see. Pip, we can't have a 68,000 Hively player, eh, Zeron? Hey, Daryl J, man. I saw you bought an Action Replay. I think it was on Masto that I saw. Welcome to the club. Hively. Yeah, isn't the 68,000 version of Hively called AHX? Isn't it? Wow, Playton, where you are, mate. Oh, you've moved house. Nice one, man. Oh, Olympian, first time chatter, welcome in. Welcome in. If you've not been here before, we do coding and hacking and cracking and music and stuff, usually on stuff like this. Yeah, of course, if you've only just joined the stream, you have no idea what's going on. That's an Amiga 500, that's an Action Replay. This is an empty beer glass, so we're going to rectify that pretty soon. So, yeah. No, that's the wrong button completely. We do a lot of stuff here, yeah, but mostly it's set around 68,000 assembly language and stuff. Didier, thank you so much, mate. Roll 80, TechCF, Majkin, Xfade, and Sumo of all Nicks. Some of all Nicks. Give Didier a big hug. He's gifted you a sub. Thank you very much, mate. Really appreciate that. Yeah, not so nice. Cleaner company broke a window in the old house while cleaning. I mean, yeah, I hate windows, but not that much. I mean, I'm sorry, I shouldn't be laughing about it. I mean, it's a pain in the arse, isn't it? Because if you're renting, then you know you're gonna have to chase them for and it's just admin. Everyone, it's admin. Right, someone pick disc 1. Let's see what it is. Oh, okay. Ooh, professional loader. Let's go for it. Yeah, that's broken. I swear we've played this before actually, and it was broken then as well. So I'll let you lot decide whether it was better or worse than the soundtrack from the tech demo last week. So, hey Glaced, mate. Did you see, Glaced, that Banjo Guy has covered Lost Patrol? I haven't had a chance to listen to it yet. I've been so busy. We might have a little pop. Write it down. We might have a little pop of that later. I did start a remix of Lost Patrol ages ago, but it was before my hard drive crashed. So, JC1980. I will do an actual poll for that. Okay. AR slow-mo. What's the point? Yes. No. Do it for 1 minute. There we go. I've read the tune from the demo. We could do that in WinYoE pretty easily, I reckon. Let me put my vote in. No, it's pointless. A disable switch would be more useful. You got a point there, at Samson. They must be able to. Don't know because it's broken on mine. Rob, you know the other slow-mo thing you had that was basically the other thing you had? It basically functions the same as that. And that was shit, wasn't it? So, the point, make the music for... Hang on, I've missed your point there, Clayton. What's going on? Well, it's 11 to 1. So yeah, I think we all thought it was pretty pointless. I mean, Rob, you might have a point there. Oh, try slow-moing the title music of Apidia. Oh, right, okay. I bet it gets stuck on sample mixed buffers, right? But a disable switch might be handy. I suggested that maybe we should add an extra 2 mega fast RAM on it. And then wire that in. Because that'd be useful. That can't be that hard, can it? 2 mega fast RAM? I'm still not calling this an official project yet. Okay. But I mean, wouldn't that be cool? Like an action replay with, in fact, an action replay with. Hang on, this is getting out of hand now. With an IDE port and 2 mega fast RAM. I mean, it's getting a bit silly now, isn't it? Simple SRAM, simple ID interface, yes. I mean, I wonder how you would be able to read and write to the hard drive. Because HRTmon can do it. So you must be able to read and write to the hard drive. It'll have an 020 on it next. No. That means a lot of changing the code to make it compatible with faster processors. Or a decent CPU like a 6502. Right, number. See where you get to. See what we got. 6. We've got a 6 there, Commander Keen, straight off the bat. Right, let's hope this one works, because we ain't having. I mean, we're getting through them, but. Okay, sounds like quite a long-ish load. We'll discuss features in a minute. I've got a really good one though. I mean, a flash ROM that you could flash from internally from a floppy image, so you could update it without having to plug it into anything else. Yeah, I think we can call that an end there. There we go. And we press that button there. And we press that button there. Beautiful. Okay. How many have we got left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we can do one more. Oh, yeah. Clap, clap, clap. 3. Yeah, we have 3. Good. You've left the larger demo till later on. Good. The longer demo till later on. This I like. Oh yeah, that's not going to work. I need to reset it, don't I? Right. Add 21k. There we go. Clearing the RAM. Wow, that is not, the fast memory is not that full, even on a, I mean, we might have the second drive plugged in, but that is not good, is it? See, this is why I like to take over all the RAM. Look how much RAM you're missing in fast MAM there. Fast MAM. Anyway. This is taking a bit longer to load than I thought. Still not even sure what it is. Oh, I know what this is. This is one of those demos that loads all of its assets rather than includes them in the executable, right? So it has to search, or it's searching all over the disk. Fake fast RAM is a slow shit, so that's hindered with the chip RAM bus. There we go. Actual fast RAM, you're asking technical questions, but it's not hindered by the chip bus. Debug, you can do that anyway from executable. You just have to put the code in the right sections and then it'll automatically throw it into fast RAM if it's available. So there's no need to do this crazy loading malarkey. It's just probably how they like to do it. Oh! Ghost Town have just got a really nice touch when they make their demos. Just, you know, written in C mostly. That might explain why I was loading all the files up then. So, yeah, great demo. It's just that nice. They've got that touch, haven't they? Like, you know, it's all nicely synced. Color schemes are coherent throughout the demo. You know, all that stuff that you actually want out of a demo. Right, that one's done. Texas Foosballer, how you doing, mate? DVS as well, welcome in. Let's get that playing again. Right, okay. No. We're saving the other 4 for later. It's already half past, so. Davros, how well are modern C compilers optimised for 68K? Well, there's plenty of examples of demos and games being written that run more performantly than stuff out of Scorpion engines. So, you know. But yeah, it's one of those. I still don't really like. It's the year 2026. C is getting ink bin. Yeah, I think they already get it. They don't suck. The ones for the Amiga, at least the ones that they're using on the Amiga, are very good. But yeah, it's just. Yeah. Yes, SGDK for the Mega Drive isn't too bad either. Yeah. Both GCC and Sieglang are not very good at allocating registers. Yeah, I suppose it all depends what you do with them, how you use them. It's like learning a whole nother, you know, like you can get yourself trapped. I can't get myself trapped so much in assembly language because I know what I'm doing with it. The registers are all there, so I know how many registers I've got. I can optimize stuff. GCC 2.94 still generates better code than the latest GCC. Oh, right, okay. Yeah. You need to help the compiler. Hints have always been a thing. Exactly, yeah. Yeah. So, that's the problem in it. That's why. So I don't want to have to like inspect the code that the compiler has made. If I've written code, I want the code to do the code. So, but you know, that's C, isn't it? So, anyway, right. So, let's get down to business. So you remember we started looking at. I'll show you Air Force. I've got a pre-release version of Air Force. The Hop gave me today. Hang on. Which I've just been playing with. Found a bug and he fixed it for me already. So this should hopefully be out in the weekend. You'll have to ask Hop what the additional features are. Let me see if I can squeeze this. Oh, we've got nothing over there this week, have we? Because I haven't got my XM Play up yet. Okay. So, yeah, about there. The text. Let me know if the text is too small. I don't know if there's anything I can really do about it, but right. So. Here it is, in all of its glory. So let me just move this over a little bit. So, a lot of this has actually been mapped now. View font or zoom. Okay, view. Well, can everyone read it though? That's the question. I mean, I can't on my other screen, but then it's tiny. So, put your hand up if you need it to be bigger. Need a bigger TV. Vimster, new version of Furnace. It's not Furnace, it's just ImGUI. Bigger, please. Alright then, so view, what do you say? View. We could zoom. Zoom. Oh god, that is control. Okay, can we just go? Oh god. I don't like that. I don't like zoom. Let's just see if we can make the fonts bigger. 100%. And then where do you say? View font. No. Options font, right? Fonts. 26. Oh, fucking hell. Who anything in between? Okay, that's I mean, it's big. We're a bit low on changing the quality to source, fix it. Now you can read it. Okay, that's probably about the size of code that we normally have. It is a little bit larger. But yeah, I was showing this last week, but I think we only just skimmed over it. So I kind of need, I don't actually need, I can show you some of the bits we've got in here anyway. Right, so fine. Okay, we'll just deal with this. Right, so where do I start then? So I think we showed ROM entry last week. So we explained that the Action Replay cartridge, the way it works is when you hit the freeze button, it basically changes the data buses over so that the Action Replay ROM is at 0 address. And then what happens is that the NMI interrupt is then interrupted to go straight to here, this location in the ROM. So the ROM kind of like press the button, ROM goes, hey, jump to here instead in our ROM, and like shows, and then the ROM suddenly appears in memory. So there's a couple of websites that explain exactly how it works. But basically, I went through this and added loads of, just been digging through bits and pieces. So if we just do like a random scroll, lots of code. Look, what's that? Oh yeah, there we go. A label with some, you see labels there for strings. Another one there for another string there about track buffers. Blah, blah, blah. That, I'm not sure what that data is. If that's near the, okay. So this is the big thing that I managed to patch out. This thing I really wanted to patch out. Now, I think I showed you this list last week. So you can see this, if we show this in memory actually. Show in source binary, there we go. Now you'll see here where it says interrupts, that's a null terminated string, and actually it then has another 0 byte to even out the address, and then it's got an address there. And then again, exceptions, normal, charge. So if you look down here, this is the list of every command that you can type into the Action Replay, right? It's Atari, decopy, color, rename, pack, dir, TR, WT, which is, you know, track read and write track, something we use a lot. D should be in there somewhere as well, which is used for disassemble. Yep, there we go. So there's all the commands, right? May the Force be with you was an Easter egg. Yeah, it's I need a panic command that fixes everything. Yeah, so the only real Easter egg there's I don't think there's many in there. There's a few, but nothing. The major one was May the Force be with you on the Action Replay 2 would then basically allow you to view the ROM. So you could actually, by typing the command, it exposes the ROM to the Action Replay so that you can then disassemble it. Otherwise, you can't see it. It's called sysop mode. So you could just, yeah, as JC1980 says there, it basically means you can disassemble the cartridge, or you can save the ROM out and then, you know, do whatever you want with it. They just slightly changed how you get into it in the Action Replay 3, but that's all it was. And there was one in here, in the original Action Replay, it was a command that said Lord Olaf, right? So, trying to get these strings set up and these pointers set up manually inside the app. Disable view. Oh, line. Okay, yeah. View. What did you say? Disable view. Disassembly. Do you mean disassembly? View. Oh, disassembly. Line numbers. Oh, that's a bit better, isn't it? There we go. Yeah, I don't need line numbers, do I? So, knowing that location there, I just hopped into C#. So I'll just show you this quickly. Right, come on, my little friend. Okay, so I just knocked this up in like 20 minutes, half hour. That's some pointers. We'll get onto those in a minute. That's the command table. So this is the command table, right? So this would basically start that. See that starting location 256A, which is there 256A. So this would basically run a function to find the length of the string. What did the Lord Olaf command do? On Action Replay 1, it entered sysop mode, and then from 2 and 3 it was disabled, but it just shows a message now. Yeah, so it's basically, they just kind of changed how you get to sysop mode each time. Yeah, that's all it was. So it gets a string length, make sure it's even, and then it generates basically some strings that then say, okay, that's a text position, that's its length. Okay, and then it'll determine from that string, it'll create basically a label for it. It fixes that label because there's characters in some of them that aren't any good, and some of them that are repeated. And then it creates a label, and then we get the address. Do we actually use any of that? Oh yeah, and then we say, yeah, and then we create a label at that destination, blah blah blah, and then we create some lists. So if I just run this, I'll show you what this spits out, right? Here. Right. This is just basically a little C# app that would just go in and bam, okay. So that's done. We don't need to. So we can have a look at what that's output. And all the windows open. D/AR3 cmd.cnf. So this is the format of the config file for the disassembler, right? So this basically just says from that address to that address is the text string. So all of those text strings, including the extra bytes at the end of them, that's that list there. It then declares the 4 bytes after that to be a pointer. It then creates a list based on that string. A label which then says that's the address of that label, blah blah blah. So basically by doing that, it's automatically got all of the commands that you can type into Action Replay and then put them into the disassembly. So I don't have to go in and punch each one, I don't have to do anything like that. It's basically just spits all this out. And the only two that I've got a problem with is that one and that one. I don't know what they are. I need to go and have a look at what they are. But all the commands are here, like where is it? Kill virus, boot code, install, which puts the boot block in, boot check, date check, mem code, all this stuff, all the features that it's got in there basically. Rename, where is it? There's dir in there. Oh yeah, see there, and then forces further up. It's interesting it starts with the longest and then goes to the shortest, so I think it must do something based on that. I haven't actually looked at how it looks that up. It makes perfect sense. Yeah. I hope it does make sense. So the whole idea of that was I didn't want to have to manually do that. Probably to fix hack the disassembler. No command TTE, not yet. But you know, we got to disassemble the whole thing before we can put our own ones in, right? Yet, exactly. Yeah, we haven't got commands yet. So all that is just basically automate the process of good workaround for lack of Lord Hoff. Nice shit. I might put that one in. We'll see where we get to. But yeah, that was the idea. Basically, just there's no scripting, so I just went, okay, this is what I'm going to do, and it spits it out. And then all I had to do is the actual Action Replay disassembly. Oh, it just reload that. All I had to do is just paste it in here, and then it just puts it all back in and puts it in the correct order. So you could just add to the text file, reopen the disassembler. It's not going to turn into a crack tro. No, we're definitely going to replace that. We'll just replace it with the Circumvent logo from Circumvent. But we're definitely keeping. I wonder if we've got 64K free, then we're definitely putting Circumvent inside the cartridge. So, but we'll see. There's stuff that we don't need in there anymore, so we'll have a bit of a clean up. So, but yeah, we're definitely going to replace that screen with Circumvent and probably do a better copper list with the colours on it. So, AR inside Circumvent inside AR. Yeah. It's like, well, what I might do is modify the intro to just jump back to the Circumvent Action Replay, right? We'll see. we'll see. Right. So that was that bit. Let's have a look then. So yeah, that just means that's now, if we go down to, say, for example, scan, Scan. There we go. So scan. Oh, I keep doing this. If I press G to go, then it goes. You see, it puts it to the top there. And you see this one just has a JSR start scan. So I don't know why they don't just point it to the other one, because nothing else. If we look over here, nothing's pointing to that. So I don't know why they bothered putting. It's a bit of a waste of the ROM actually, but. Larger flash ROM in there. Well, it depends. There's a lot of fluff inside it. We won't need. We're going to get rid of. I guess if it has longer commands first, so they match the preference based on e.g. type P. That's a good point. I don't know how they do it. I haven't seen how they get reference. We're going to maybe we'll have a look at that actually. See what happens when you press enter. Because I haven't looked at it yet. This is just like the raw. I've just been doing just like the raw disassembly. So yeah. So start scan. So this is the sample scanner, and I worked so far that's the start scan. So that's initialization. I determined that based on saving, it would then go back here to restart and redraw the screen. Determined that that's the left mouse button that moves the left cursor on scanner. The right and then the left. That plays a sample, that calcs a new screen, that exits. There's a few more buttons there I haven't done yet. They're to do with, I need to work out what the key codes are. And then that saves the sample. But then if you go into save sample, for example. It goes, I don't know why JSR's all the way out to there, because nothing else is pointing to that, right? Yeah, it's strange that it would do that. But anyway. So that prints some text. So yeah, if it worked out that that's the print text routine. And then here it'll make an SVX header because it saves it as an IFF, adds an annotation, adds an ATAC, adds an RLSC header, and then makes the body and then saves the file for you. So I'll make a version that immediately gurus when you hit the button. Yeah. It's common to sort commands like that, so you search the list in order and match the longest one rather than matching a shorter command that might be the same as the beginning longer one. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Like doing file search, right? Because otherwise you have to test what the end is. Okay, that makes sense. So yeah, that makes we'll have a look. Do you know what? We'll probably have a look at that code and see if we can find it, right? So yeah, that's the sample scanner. You see here's the little chunks of IFF information. Now I've called this add IFF hunk. I don't know if that's right, but attack release. Oh, is that what that IFF header is? ATAK. Yeah, it's basically IFF sound chunks. Yeah. But I'm not sure if that's actually add IFF hunk or whether that's used somewhere else to do something else. I haven't worked that bit out yet. It might be. I might have called that the wrong thing. But yeah. So yeah, as you can see, that's basically how a lot of this works. Now, another couple of things that we have to do in this thing, and I only worked this out just before the stream, is let me show you the original ROM, right? Oh, I haven't got it here, have I? So I'll tell you. Oh God, here we go. Should we try it? Right? Yeah, let's do it. Why can't I ever default that to just be like that? So how the ROM is actually organised is it's 256K, isn't it? 256. Right. Okay. And then from here to here, it looks like it's 64K, right? Fuck me, my drawing's terrible, isn't it? But oddly enough, there's like a section here that's 8-bit RAM, and then a little section up here that's 16-bit RAM. So this confused the hell out of me today. very odd indeed. We're looking at the trying to work out how much is 8-bit and how much is 16-bit. It was very odd. But yeah, the hack around for this. What does that mean? 8-bit RAM and 16-bit RAM. I'm sure JC98 is going to explain it to you perfectly, but it means that basically each read you'll only get 8 bits out of, and each write you'll only get 8 bits out of. See the chat, yeah. It means when you move into something, it can only move a byte at a time. So yeah, so a section of it is 8-bit accessible RAM and some of it's 16-bit. So in its addressing space, it kind of takes up more space than it's actually using. So Debug will probably know about this from using the SRAM on the Mega Drive, because that's a 16-bit data bus. So because of the data bus, there's only 8-bit on the SRAM. You can only write like basically a byte at a time rather than a word at a time. And it confused the hell out of me. So yeah, from here this was all pretty plain sailing. So the only thing we've got here, right, is address space wise, this is 4 0 0. Is it 5 1 2 3 4 5? Right, for there to there for the ROM, which goes to Christ, where is it? 256K, so that'd be 4 isn't it? Whoa, yes, a bit flickery there, isn't it? Here we go. Yeah. 4. Where is it? So that's 4 4 1 2 blah blah, right? And then here is basically plus 64K, so it's 1 2 3 4, right? Plus that. So that's the RAM area. So Devros, what program is that ImGUI interface using? It's an ImGUI interface. I don't know how you actually pronounce that. And it is Air Force Amiga interactive. Oh, that's the EAB. We don't get to send you straight to the itch. So Hop, who's in chat, and that's his interactive Amiga reassembler. It's even got a disassembler built in, which we will have a look at in a bit. So the thing that blew this wide open today was realising that if I look at the ROM, here we go. Let's open this back up. So I did a bit of a hack here, because the problem is the disassembler, because the memory is after the ROM and there was nothing there. It didn't really know what to do with it. So all I did was where is it? It's about. It's a lot more space than I thought it would be. Hang on, have I got this right? Yeah, there we go. So yeah, the ROM actually ends there. Right, that's the end of the ROM. So all it did is just punch in 64 kilobyte of zeros on the end. So when it was doing its disassembly, all of the RAM address locations that the Action Replay uses in its own RAM that's on the cartridge, then suddenly just turn it into labels. So they're completely mappable now, which was fantastic. I did have to do one last hack, because it addresses here, and if that byte doesn't exist, it can't address it. So you can't put there was good thinking. It was good. I like the idea of that. So it just literally it was like a whole 300-400 address. I don't know how many. Probably 200 address labels that were just like, these are external. We can't work out where they are, but here's the address that it's pointing to. And then I put that block on the end and then reloaded. It went, oh yeah, I know where they all are. There you go. Here's labels for everything. So yeah. But yeah, that is one thing we do need to. You might need to consider, is that it considers addressing that there as external, and it won't put a label in for it. We can add a label, but it won't show it because it's out of range. So I just added an extra byte. So Right, so what else have I found in here? There's loads of stuff, actually. I've just had so much fun just swinging around this thing and pulling it apart and changing stuff. Oh, that was a list of labels. That was another script. Just creating pointers to then point to all these. Nothing really. It's very easy to do. But oh, that's a thing that I found this morning as well. Checksum. So you do a search. It will search through everything. It's so bloody good. This. Let's move this up a bit. I'll show you some stuff up here in a bit, but checksum. Oh, in disassembly. There it is. So I discovered this today. So I noticed at the end of the ROM there was like a long word. You'll see it. Let's go up a bit. Hang on. Go about here somewhere. Come on. Past the 64K. 64K is a long way to scroll. Oh no, I've gone too far. 4.4 in it. No. No, 3FFFFF. You'll see it here. Yeah, there we go. So notice this number at the end of the ROM. Yeah, don't post anything on EAB. Keep it in the Discord. So yeah, this is the checksum for the ROM. So if you change any of the ROM, it'll kill its. I don't exactly know exactly. I just spotted this, so I can see that gets from that address. And then puts in that length and then adds that to D0, loops around that many long words, and then compares that with the ROM checksum that you've got there. And then if it's equal, then it's all good. Otherwise, it prints this text here that says ROM test failure. So hi Puff, how you doing? Welcome in. So that's the first thing we're going to need to defeat, right? Because I bet if we go and... Should we just give it a little test, shall we? And see if that is a protection method. Because it is going to be the first thing we're going to need to defeat, right? So let's just go to... let's go... ROMs? No. Dropbox, isn't it? That's where I keep my salacious Amiga ROMs. No. WinUE. ROMs, there we go. AR. And we'll copy that and we'll call it, I bet it won't work actually. AR Tampa.ROM. Okay. AR Tampa, right. And let's open that in HXD. I got a feeling this isn't going to work in WinUE if we do this. All we're going to do, we're going to find some text. Let's have a look, something a bit more obvious. Here we go. And let's search for a big long line of those. Oh, keep going, keep going. I go ready. Let's find the word ready. Ready. Right, obviously this is what we always do. Okay, save that. Right, now I think now let's open up WinUE. Configurations AR, let's load that. Right, and then in the ROM, let's open WinUE ROMs. I wonder if this is not going to work because WinUE is expecting a certain version of the ROM. AR Tampa. Okay. HXD shut, isn't it? Yeah, cool. Oh, can't see anything. Okay. Okay. Well. Edit options, source file patching. Oh, okay. So I could have done it there. I just wanted to do a test, but what triggers that then? Oh yeah, that's where that message is. Okay, we'll be able to get rid of that as well. No, I always forget how to do this. Okay, that's here, isn't it? Okay. Commands for system info, chip bridges, D chip, avail info, parameters. Yeah. Disk coding. Yeah. Freezer river commands. Yeah. Disk monoc commands, trainer commands. What must run that then? Because it's allowed me to change this, and the WinUE's picked up fine. So what runs that check then? Components disassembler. Okay, I'll tell you what we can. I mean, I might edit my action replay just to do that the whole time, right? I mean, that'd be fantastic. Alright, so I'll tell you what we can do then. Let's have a look and see if we can trace this back. What calls test ROM, right? So let's move over here and then get ourselves a bit more space because we don't need to search anymore. JSR test ROM. Okay. Okay, what accesses that? That's part of the boot up. Oh. And that's actually the initialization. Yeah, inside to the car. So, I think I know. I think I know what it's doing because the WinUAE actually patches this a little. I think. I wonder if it patches the ROM. So that's a question. The good news is it looks like we can put our own action replay image changed, and WinUAE is going to just load it, which is pretty good. ROM, okay. No, that's the right one. Okay. ROMs, AR tamper.rom. Okay, start. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. In we go. Right. Let's have a look at the disassembler, and it would be set top address 43FF0 40BFC9. Okay. Okay, and what was in HXD on that? That. Okay, yeah. No, that's the wrong one. I'll be with you guys in a minute. I'm just having a little look at something. Yeah, WinUAE, yeah. ROMs, AR. Because this. I thought this would be a central protection we'd have to beat. 409BFC9, which is exactly what WinUAE is saying. Where's WinUAE gone? I've lost it. Okay. 40BFC9. So, this is interesting. So I wonder if it's actually executing that at all. So this is where we can start to join the two things together, right? Let's go forward. Gonna go forward, backwards. Sorry. 403C80. 403C80. Put in a breakpoint. 403C80. Okay. Exit. Right. That's, oh, okay. So it's still executing test ROM. The hell? Okay. The fuck? Test ROM. So that's test ROM. Oh, so it's changed something else. Because that's just... the fuck? That's not the same. LEA. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's patched. It is patched. The Action Replay's patched it. Sorry, WinUE's patched it. The fuck? Oh god, what? How have I changed that? I've never done that before. That's handy to know, but I didn't realise you could do that with WinUE. Yeah, the F keys. I never realised you could do that. Yeah, it's patch and checksum test. I think that could be the only reason. Which means we're gonna have to speak to Tony about our ROM to get it working properly with the Action Replay. Then, okay. I mean, that's not so much of an issue, is it? So, right, it's going to be break time because I just realised what the time is. Hang on. There we go. And it is hot in here. Patch it to get it working. Yeah, there's, if you look at the source code for WinUE, there is some interesting bits and pieces in there. But you could do a BRB, and you know which one you're going to get, don't you? I mean, you know by now. So, here you go. I'll be back in a bit. Oh, hang on. I've got to start that off again. There we go. Nope. There. There we go. Yeah. That's interesting, actually. So, I mean, that's one of the fixes that we need to do, right? This is already a Mark III, so it'd be the Mark IV. Neversoft may as well be your ringtone. Hey, Zender, how you doing, mate? Oh, yeah. Oh, it launches, doesn't it? Zender. Roadcraft launches 2nd of September. If you missed the pre-order, then you have to wait until 2nd of September. So to avoid known incompatibilities, maybe, but it seems to work. So apparently, I mean, I haven't tested it on there, so. We look at that though, Hop. Look, success, success, success. Isn't that happy disassembly, right? So, what else did I find in here that was of interest? I'm trying to think now. Let's see if we can hunt some stuff down. Okay, so here's the interesting bit. This says boot logo start. I had to add this label in. So the way their unpacker and their packer works. If we go down here, it's a big chunk of data. So that's just a label there, which I'm not sure what that actually does. I need to check now. But if we go and look for that label, there's a JSR to it, so obviously it goes to that code, but also there's an LEA here. Now I found this one out. It puts in that address there the end of the unpacked data. So it reads the unpacked data backwards, sorry, the packed data backwards, and then unpacks it down kind of backwards like that, basically. And I found the pointer for the unpack destination, and this, which is unpack asset, and there's your unpack routine. I'm not sure what that unpack other does yet, but it sets something false up here. I don't know what that does. I haven't seen what. Okay. Oh, it puts screeny flashy on. Oh, screeny flashy. Oh, okay. Okay. So we might have just discovered something here. Okay. Okay, so well, we can relabel that now, right? Let's relabel that. And we'll test the principle as well, right? Unpack flashy, right? There we go. Unpack flashy, right? So we can test this principle, right? Can we? Yeah, we can. I think we can. Right. So all we need to do is we go back here, and then let's go to unpack asset, right? Let's go there. Unpack asset, right? That sets that to true, and then it branches to unpack. So let's set a breakpoint to 412444, right? I just want to test to see if this works, right? Let's get our WinUI back to normal. So what I am going to need to do to help this along in terms of disassembly is get a quicker way of basically fucking setting up a debug. Oh, here's that tune from the thing. Right, so we're going to set a breakpoint here at F12444, right? Right, and we're going to reset that. Right, and then let's look at address. Where was unpack flashy? So unpack flashy. Go there. 44. If we can copy address, actually, that makes it a bit easier, doesn't it? So let's look at. Let's just set the top address there. Set top address. Enter address. Paste address. Right. Okay. So let's set that to 0. Instead, set that to true instead of false. Right. Let's get WinUI back up, and then I think we might, just for a brief second, when we do this, get some flashing. Right. Yeah! Oh. Brilliant. We've seen it. This is basically how you do a disassembly, right? You look at stuff, you try and make some assumptions, and you think, oh, maybe that's that, and then you go and test the theory, right? That is brilliant. So unpack flashy. There we go. We've got yeah, we got a thing. So actually that's we'll relabel that unpack no flash. Okay, that's better. And then that's unpack, and then that one's called, actually that's unpack flash. There we go. Hi Puff, wish WinUE had the debugger of ASM Pro. Hi Puff, just use the Visual Studio assembler. It's basically better than that. Right. So we found something out, right? Unpack flash, unpack no flash, unpack flash. It sets that, clears that, whatever that is. Okay, so what's just a bit unpack. So what does that do? So that's that's interesting. I wonder what that's doing. That must be something to do with the other file packing modes when you save an entire some kind of multiplicator. Yes. So that's interesting. So sub that from, move that into A1. Okay, so that is actually interesting. So it's just using the same. That's basically putting that into there, and then that's moving A2 to D0, negatizing it, and then subbing that from there. Okay, I'm not that bothered about how the unpacker works because I'm going to get rid of it anyway. So yeah, you can write that, mate. Serial. So yeah, anyway. Let's have a look at. Oh yeah, so that's and that's the unpacker table, isn't it? Oh, that's moving that into DFF001. Interesting. DFF180. My God, what a... That is a lot of instructions to do just a flash color, isn't it? That's interesting. I'm not putting ZXO compression in the new ROM. I'll put decompressor in there though. What is packed in the ROM? Hop, I can tell you what's packed in the ROM. There is only, I think, a couple of things. There's a few things. So unpack, no flash. So here, unpack source. So the boot screen that you see is that's compressed. Where's that? And that is, I think that is, that's what I think it is. Oh, hang on. Let's go to this one anyway. Oh yeah, Burst Nibbler. So you remember, you know, Burst Nibbler is built into the cartridge. Yeah, that is also compressed with the basically all the assets are compressed with the compressor that's built into the Action Replay. So the Action Replay has a compressor built in because it has this function where you can basically freeze the cartridge and it saves everything to a compressed file that you can then load that state back up in. You know, like an old Action Replay freeze cartridge used to do on the C64. Right, press the button, save the current running game to disk, and then the Action Replay would load it all back up, and then settle the registers. That's how I used to crack. Yeah. Yeah. And so it's that burst nibbler, and the other one is here. I think we'll find it around here somewhere. Yeah, it is this, and we'll see it around here somewhere. Here it is. So the Action Replay freeze loader is a little executable that you can save to the disk, and that's called a load. So that will that's also compressed in there. So that whole thing about like saving the current state as a freeze file, basically, that we're just going to throw all that stuff out. But that's not an IFF hunk, is it? And that is we're going to say, I'm going to relabel that now because it's not we're going to relabel that as add data chunk, we'll call that, right? That's better because it's not an IFF, it's not specific to IFF, it's just how it adds stuff. So we'll need to look at how that works. Right. So yeah, that's your 3-pack thing. But obviously, in the Action Replay, you can pack memory as well, right? So, pack is a command. So, where is it? Oh, there's Ripper commands. Looking for the freezers, not there. No. Disk commands, trainer commands. No. Miss commands. Pack memory, pack start, pack end, dest, and crunch rate. Okay. So if I pack 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 to was it end 1, 2, 3, 4, and I want the destination to be 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and let's do the pack rate in 999. Okay, and it tells me it's packed all of that into 9cc 0, so 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, too far. Okay, so that should give me data to 9cc. Christ, ZXO would compress that as well, wouldn't it? There you go. So yeah, so that's an option to pack memory, right? I think it does. JC1980. I think it does. I'm not 100% sure. Yes, it does, because if you look at the you should JC1980. You should really read the WinUE thing, the CPP file for the AR3. It's on the main source code page. Tells you everything that you need to know about the Action Replay in terms of how it works. It's really handy. It's a really interesting read. So yeah, I wondered what compressor they actually using on that. So there you go. Minemo's got it. Yeah, definitely go and have a read of that. There's and also it lists loads of other crazy hardware that Nordic Power and PowerX and all this other stuff that had, basically also did this like similar things. I'm assuming the Action Replay did it best. So yeah, that's unpack no flash. Okay. S loader, okay, source end, unpack no flash. Oh, okay, so that just turns off the DMA. Okay, so we can work out some of this. 9.6, so that just disables all of the master DMA. Unpack destination. We should define that as a pointer actually. Nope. Oh, define pointer? No. Okay, so we can't. I can't do that. Check the actions a sec here. Actions. 22 potential pointers. Okay. Okay. I will go and have a look at those in a bit, but okay. Yeah, that's not picked up, so we can't change that, can we? Disable DMA. Set the unpack destination, which 1000 appears to be like the point where like it uses actual chip RAM. That's the end of the unpacked source end, yeah. Unpacks it with no flash. It goes to 5000. Does a BSR something there, move Q5. And then that. Okay. And that, that's a file name. Okay. Should probably start relabeling that kind of stuff actually as we should call it txt a load. Okay. Yeah, let's do that stuff as lowercase. I think so. Because it would just be easier to understand. Okay, and that's got to be the file length. So that's got to be the file save. Oh my god. Is that it? Rename to save file, right? Okay, let's go and have a look at that. There we go. Oh, excellent. Right, we've got the save file routine, or the start of it, anyway. Excellent. That's perfect. Okay, and we know what the parameters for that as well. It's super simple, isn't it? So that saves a file. What's that doing? Oh, that's a file name, I think. So let's just do that again. Let's current file name. We'll just do that, right? We're going to rename some of this stuff just randomly here. Okay, let's go back to save file. See what else is calling it. Current file name. Yeah, current file name. Save file, yeah. Current file name. Oh my god, there's so much doing this. Current file name. I think that's most of it, isn't it? Okay. Every other thing is pointing to the chunk of memory with that file name in it. Current file name does a bunch of stuff with it. Okay. Ah, that's different. What's that pointing to then? Okay. That looks like a file name pointer. Okay, so yeah. Right, can you guys give me just 2 seconds? I'll do, I won't do the proper one. I'll do, that's not worked at all, has it? Just give us a, I'll do the old one. Bear me a sec. I told you it would only be short. I just need to pop to the office. Hello, the big game over ski. Welcome in. Hello in France. How you doing? I think I need to use the IRA no PTR's data to filter out not pointers. Well, yeah. I'm not sure what you mean, but yeah. So, I think we found save file right though, which is good. Which means that's another version that calls that there. Okay. Oh yeah, there we go. So that's the command SM. You know the command, we use the command SM all the time, which is save memory, right? So let's also cmd_save memory, right? There we go. Let's relabel that. Lovely. So this does a bunch of stuff, and then it saves a file. What a find! That's brilliant. Oh, okay. So this must do some testing. We're gonna have to test. We're gonna have to see what some of these actually mean. I wonder how hard making hardware breakpoints would be. I don't know if you actually know what. I mean, that would be great. Because I'll show you something here actually. Oh, there is a BAM check. Okay. And a data check. Okay. I'm sure the BAM check never works, but there we go. Boot check, that just checks that does a boot block checksum check, so we know what that does. That's not that hard, is it? Oh, okay. That must be like an error. Okay, yeah, we know what that is. That is, we'll relabel that to print WTF, right? A Marvel Cinematic Universe inside your Hooverphonic, mate. I think that's a bit much. I mean, multi-billion-dollar company inside our action replay, do we? Xeron, I mean, to be fair, you could use WinUEE, but that's, you know, where's the fun in that? I mean, I know that cracking with WinUEE is a lot easier, but it's just not as fun, is it? You said MCU, that means Marvel Cinematic Universe. Oh, you're off? No, Rob. No worries, mate. Thanks for tuning in. Also, PyStorm's not an Amiga, but there we go. Okay, we've actually labelled some stuff up already, just... See, now this is what I love about disassembly, right? When you find something and then you label it, and then all of a sudden the source code you're looking at makes a ton more sense. What's an Amiga really? Now that's one. See this? With the hardware and chips and stuff. That's an Amiga. So anyway, there we go. But yeah, this is this is like the second full disassembly project I've undertaken. The last one was Nightmare from the MSX, which is a 32K ROM. But yeah, it's so enjoyable when you find like a function that's called by loads of things, and then you give it a name, and then all of a sudden like, oh right, oh I see, that's what that means now. So, yeah. It's so good. I don't know how much it would cost to create. Oh, we've run out of tunes as well. Hang on. No. Let's see. I'll tell you what we'll do, because we're on YouTube backdrop today. So there we go. YouTube. Yep. Yeah. There we go. I know we're safe with this anyway. Oh, why is it not in mono? That's so annoying. Ugh. I can't check solid. We'll leave it. It's fine. So, hey, Terrible Fire, how you doing, mate? Yeah, if you just joined us, people don't read song texts. I mean, they do. Oh, Nat Graham, mate, how you doing? Thanks for the sub, mate. He knows about all the hardware. Okay, let's just do a random. Okay, but here's something we could fix actually. So let's just go in here. So let's just fix some of this up, because I like things to be tidy on this, right? So if we go to our text areas, 408AA0, 408AA0, 8. Oh no, 84084. It's there, isn't it? Actually, 8A84, 8A84. There we go. That's the badger, right? And that's to B4, right? And what I'm going to do is, all this section here is text, but you can see there's hops. You can right click to set. Which one? Select label. Which button is that, Hop? I was looking for this. Hi, it's Trifle. Welcome in. Convert to code. Don't want to do that. Add label. Maybe not. Sorry. I thought you added this, but yeah, I couldn't find it. But I can find a point. I can select the label, which just selects a label. It doesn't select this in here though. So, you know, feature request. That's fine. So it's we can. I've been working on these anyway. So all I want to do with this is A4 8A. So there, and that's the badger, right? There's another text one there, so we're going to delete that one. Right, there's that one. CE. Yeah, get rid of that one as well. Yeah. Okay. So you see, it's in blue. It means it's data, right? And there's another one there. That's the top one. Okay, let's get rid of that one as well. Let's delete that one. So we're just giving this a little bit of a hand. Okay, that's also declared as text. So let's get rid of that. So the problem is at the moment is Air Force doesn't recognise D as a character. So there's. I've been speaking to Hop about this, but yeah, what we want to do is obviously get. That's better. Oh, that's fucked as well. We need to go and fix that. But what we can do here is say this text section here, starting at this address to this address. We can copy this address here at the end. Copy address, and then in there, paste that address in there. Right, and you'll see now all of that changes, and that color now means that it's declared as text, right? So works for code ranges. Oh, okay. So no worries, mate. But we had a funny, funky little problem down here, didn't we? Where was it? So it was that one. Then this one that was declared halfway through. So let's delete that. Right. Let's have a quick look at that. Okay, so let's fix this one up, and we'll see that in AOA, right? And you'll see there where the string gets to the carriage return here, which is 0D, and then a couple of null bytes. But it just like it hits the D and goes, nah, that's fine. That's all we're going for. So all we're going to do is just grab that, and then grab that as well. And then you see those three bytes at the end, then get culped into that string. So the idea being is just oh, that's a bit of a mess as well, isn't it? Oh, counter Ives. Okay, so this one is another one that's broken, isn't it? So that's 3.6, isn't it? There. Okay, so what we can do with that is just copy that address there. Copy address. So this is just like, this is some of the more slightly, I would say nauseating, but there you go. Oh, look at that. Oh. So, okay, I'm going to save that. I'm also just going to like do that one as well whilst we're here. So this is the other thing I was doing like before the stream, just like looking through here and just tidying this stuff up. I just like stuff to be A8. That's not listed there. A8 DC A8 E2. Oh, is it just added it to that one? No. A8 DC A8. Yeah, oh yeah, it has. It has added to 3.6, 3.4. Oh no, 3.6. That's right. So actually, if we just copy that address, sorry, and then 3.6, and then just paste that into there. Then that should also include. There we go. Now that stuff's text as well now. So, and they merge. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I've never used this part of the trainer thing before. I just go and find it and then put it in the trainer menu, right? But yeah, I think you can actually label up like counters, lives, energy, time, score, and all this kind of stuff. So yeah. That is oh, that's interesting. And that's, okay, so that prints whichever one those. Okay, so that'll be A8DC. Okay, byte word long. Okay, that's okay, cool. See, this is what I love looking about this stuff. Is just you have a dig. There you go. Print what the fuck. That's there. It's our new friend, isn't it? Oh, we can fix that one whilst we're here as well. Text. Oh, hang on. We got a problem here. Oh, yeah. I've had it do this. It's very frustrating actually, because it starts with the D. I can't declare it as text at the moment. But there we go. Hi Puff. Thank you very much for hanging out, mate. Welcome in, and see you later. Whichever way around it is. So, so that's text there as well, isn't it? Let's just have a quick look at that. So you could spend a lot of time just hanging around this thing and going, oh yeah, that's text. Okay. A1. There we go, there. And we just copy that address in there. Copy that address. A1, there we go, lovely. Put that in there. Oh, so tidy. I love that. But there it is. It's just highlighted all as a different colour. Now it's text, so lovely. I love that. So I don't know. What should we try and determine from the action replay? They must have built some AR debug AR for programming it. I mean, yeah, they probably just had a thing that would, you know, some test hardware that would basically just flash the ROM from another Amiga every time they wanted to make a change. It's quite interesting how this is programmed though. Like, it's not terribly efficient code, but it's all right. You need a debug AR. I imagine they probably just have a separate function. The prototype was probably a breadboard with wires. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. Okay. Oh, well, let's just do a little bit more, you know, general texting. Right, so 95695. There we go. That's the badger. Let's just grab that. Copy the address. 95. There we go. Bam. Oh, God, that's so satisfying. Okay, that's obviously the screen ripper. So yeah, I'll put it out to you. Look, what should we? I mean, do we want to find how something works? Do we want to home in on something, a function within the action replay, and see what it does? That looked like different GFX modes. Yeah, that's probably the graphics ripper. Or you can set it to do. You can like move all the planes around and all that kind of stuff. So. Yeah, it might do, but I'd rather I do it myself. Debug outrun probably just says fix me all over the source code. Can you put a TTE Easter egg in? Not until this. So this is the problem with the disassembly, right? Is in its current state, it will build a ROM and it will work. But if we change any of the code, chances are it's going to push stuff out of the way. So we need to make sure stuff is referenced correctly before we basically take the plunge and say this is now a full set of source code that you can build and modify, right? So at Samsung, I've been disassembling Outrun, and yes, there's lots of entertainingly awful things in the code. Oh mate, why did you do that? Resourcing is painful. But terrible file. When you've got tools like this, it's quite a joy. I quite like it. It's very therapeutic for me. So, resource is. I mean, it's not the most intuitive. Oh, okay. This is interesting. So actually, let's just do a quick. Let's do scan. CMD scan. So this is the. This is a sample scanner. I looked at this the other day. Now, what I can tell you is that the scan start, blah, 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 blah. Right, and then here. There. Right. I know now that this is the key code. It's the key code. The keyboard key code. So if we can relabel this as a key code. Right. Now. Let's go and have a look at that. Right, let's see how often this is referenced. Oh, not very often. What? I would have thought that would have been a bit more than that, but there we go. Oh, and that's on the V-blank interrupt. Okay, so it only moves. That's interesting. Oh no, that's the V-blank. Okay, maybe that's access from somewhere else. BSR tested with BEQ. Okay, compare it with the key code that's already in there. Okay. Okay, and then move D0 into the key code. So I'm not 100% sure on that. But let me go back to that. I always thought we would have had a lot more than that, but okay, maybe there isn't that many points where the AR actually uses the keyboard, right? Compare keycode with D0. Move that into D0. Okay, so let's see what that's doing. Okay, 90222. So this is. That's doing a lot. That's a lot of keyboard checks, that. See, now a sensible person would have moved that into a table with a jump table, right? Like, do this, get this key, jump to that, rather than having all of this in here. But this does intrigue me, right? This 9222. So that's a good candidate for going and have a look at, right? Oh, that's the tracker search. Okay, yeah. Okay, so we know what that's doing. That's a scanner. Okay, that's... looks like just a simple test. Okay, and what's this close to? What's that doing? There's a few key codes that are getting checked there, though. So that's also interesting. But I think this one here, 9022, I think that's one that we want to... either was what used to resource the CDTV driver. Okay, I think this address here, 409022, is going to be an interesting one, right? Right. Okay. So if we just put F409022, right? And if we exit and it goes straight in. Okay, so it's nothing to do with that. Okay. 40. Oh, hang on. No, that's right. 409022. We're a little bit off, but FL FD. All breakpoints removed. Okay, 409022. Okay, that's fine. It was slightly off, but. Oh, that's on the V-Blank. So maybe this is... Oh, so maybe 1E26. Let's try that. 1E26. Okay. F401E26. Right. It seems weird, doesn't it? That... Okay, exit. Okay. But they're the same. Okay. That's all the time, so that's interesting. So let's just FD that. So that's obviously doing something. Okay. Haven't quite worked that one out yet. So we don't know what that one's doing. 90206. Okay. And oh, unless... Oh, hang on. I've been an idiot. What we're going to do is going to put it 409034. Right. And this one is going to be the one that we want to... 409034, was it? It just seems weird disassembling the thing that we've been using to disassemble stuff for the last God knows how many months. But, you know, here we are. Inception, right? Right. So, I can type stuff. I think I worked out this. And now I'm going to press an F key. Ah. Okay, it's not that then. Ah, fuck, okay. Oh dear, I'm just copying bits of data now. That's not good. Okay. Ah, what the fuck's that used for then? 409034, and that was the breakpoint we set, wasn't it? FL 409034. Okay, so I don't know what that's used for. Crack the crack tool. Exactly, Night Shift. We're going full Inception now, aren't we? Okay, we have run out of... Oh, hang on. There's a little bit left in that one. We have run out of beer now, so I do need to do a proper BRB. Beer right back. We're going to do a beer right back. Well, BRBT, as we call it in our house here. And I might ask a question of Hopping a bit about what I can do about this. But let's do a BRB. I'll give you the X-Copy one because I know that's your second favourite now. And then I'll be right back. There it is. There we go. We're back. Right. What are we doing? I'm not sure what this... Oh, actually, this will give us a clue, won't it? If we just look at what the printing text it's doing there. Oh, that's the... Oh, okay. So that's the... That's tracker check keys, isn't it? Okay. Okay, we got it. Okay, that's tracker check keys. Okay, because if we look at that text there, that prints the... you can now play module, stop module, see module details, blah, 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 blah. Right. You can press E. Okay, right. So here's the question, right? How does this actually work? So that's so that's a key code, right? So that's an F key up. So what I need is actually a complete list of F keys. Well, the complete list of key codes. Does anyone have that handy? Anyone? It's a serious question. Is an equate list somewhere? That'd be great. It doesn't do up though, does it? This is what this uses. It uses key up. Hang on. 50. That's 80. Just picks. Yeah, night shift. That's no good to me, mate. But thank you all the same. It's not even a bit change, is it? 4C. No, if you look here, let's cancel that. So that's an F key. Those are F keys, but it's if you look at the key code documentation, there might be some other keys there. It's key up. Key down plus 80, right? So if that's the case, right? Isn't key up just key down plus 80? If that's the case, then right, based on this list, that being F1, right, 50 plus 80, what's going on there? 50 plus 80 would be D0, right? See, it just says there, 80, up transition, release or unpress of one of the above keys. 80 for 0, F8 for... That makes... What? That makes fucking... I know it's too bright, sorry. Let me just... Sorry. There we go, it's a bit better. Release or unpress key one of... Release or unpress key one of the above keys. 80 for 0, F8, or as hang on. Oh, Spiny, hello mate, how you doing? Yes, it is, but bit 8 is set for key up. So bit 7 if you count from 0 to 7. That's not grid point. Time for bed, mate. No worries. That's still not making any sense to me. So D0 should be the right for release. It's not though, because I can tell you that those are the F keys, the 80s there. Well, I know a 7F plus 80 is FF. I know that. F8 for key up would be 7/8. Right. I can tell you where you're wrong, right? I can tell you where you're wrong, right? So let's go to scan. Let's go to scan. CMD scan, right? Start scan, right? So scan place sample is 8A, right? So if we go back to the old action replay, let's delete all these breakpoints we had, right? And then if I go into across, scan, isn't it? Right, scan, right? F1, hear sound. Obviously, when you tell it to play all of chip RAM at this rate, we have to wait for it to go across. I think they just typoed it. Bear with us a minute. Bear with us a minute. I have to wait for this. Where is key code set? It's set in another piece of code we looked earlier. It doesn't make sense yet. Calculate new graphics. There we go. There's some bugs in this, I tell you. This does definitely need a bit of a fix. Let's see how key code is read from the hardware. Oh, you buggers. Right, okay. Where is that? Key code. Right. There you go. You tell me what's going on here. So if it's equal... Oh, so if it's 0, it just writes 0 in there. Compares it, and if it's not equal, it does that. Compares D with whatever that pointer's doing. If that's higher, then it clears it, else it branches to there and doesn't do anything. Let's go and have a look. Oh, there you go, it's right there. Oh, here we go. Go there. Okay, so that's doing some kind of lookup, isn't it? I can't see it's done anything in A0 though. Oh, key map. Okay, but that'd be for German keys, right? German and US. Which means somewhere along here somewhere. Okay, what's calling that? Oh my god, everything's calling that. Okay. JC98. I'm not sure that I mean, I might add one, but I'm still going to default it to US because that's what I'm used to. So. Okay. So, hang on. So, all right, there's got to be something that puts something into A0 somewhere. Oh, hang on. Here we go. Here we go. These must be key codes then. Okay. 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 That makes a lot more sense, doesn't it? There you go. Okay, so that's how it does its key mapping. So let's just call these. Let's do key map 1. Let's just, I know it's hacky, but key map 2, key map 3, key map 4. Right, so that's not, it's not great, but it'll do for now. Okay, so one of those must be whether it's German or... Okay, we might go on a bit of a... Interesting, okay. Oh, one of these is must be caps lock, I guess. Okay. Damon Ryder, welcome in. Hello. F9 switches to German in AR. Yeah, I know that. Ah, hang on. Okay, let's just. So let's just take a little screenshot of that, just so we remember. Okay, we'll put that away, and then we'll search for the word German. Okay, key map is now German. Here we go. There we go. Okay, so we can go to that. We can relabel that as a key map setting. Okay. There is a scan code conversion table. There's definitely scan code conversion. Okay, hang on. Let's go back a bit. There we go. BQ. So I'm not sure which one's which. Oh, actually, we could work this out, could we? I don't know. Okay. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, okay. So our F keys start around there, I think. I don't know. It's very strange. Quartz is German. Oh, flippin' heck! That's a great idea. Hang on, let's have a look, shall we? Actually, let's not do it that way. Let's do it the other way. I'd rather that just stays as binary. So let's just select show in source binary. Okay. Quartz. Okay. Okay. QWERTY. Okay, so we got it. Okay, so this is that's key map US lower. Key map lower US, we call that lower US, right? And if we go to that in the source, I thought that would select that, but okay, and that's got to be key map upper US. Okay, cool. Key map, keep it consistent in lower DE. Beautiful key map upper DE. Oh. Damon Ryder, are you a programmer coder? In which stack 68,000 assembly, C#, SQL, trackers. I don't. Java, did Java as well. But, you know, it's whatever tool is available, right? Just, I don't care what stack you use. You use what stack is like. Use whatever. Who cares, right? We have this thing here where it's like it's kind of agnostic, right? But to a point where you use the best. You did Java, you better be, but you're better now. I still do it. Coding is coding regardless of language. Thank you, Subby. Doesn't matter. I don't care about your stack, don't care about your language. Just make stuff, right? That's the principle here. Yeah, don't you laugh at Java, Francis. You make me code it most days. JC1980, your Java's not that bad. JavaScript, on the other hand, that's a different matter. Java's fine. Nothing wrong with Java. It works. There's nothing wrong with it. No, JC1980, get this elitist principle just because you think it's shit doesn't mean it's not functional. Oh, hey, Booney. No worries, mate. Oh, lovely to see you there, mate. Yeah, because it's strongly typed. That's why. But anyway, look. The important factor here is we're not here to debate which language is the best. They're all tools. And we have this we have this discussion every now and then. It pops up, right? Perl, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what language it is. You may not like it. It's still a functional language for something, right? Make art, not code. Manemo, thank you. There we go. That's more like it. That's the kind of chat I want. Let's go for that. Let's relabel that. Shift key. Beautiful. That's what we like. Shift key. Thank you very much, mate. Okay. Test a bit. Okay. Okay. So we'll label that as get key map table. There we go. Oh, fucking look at that. Yeah. Now I don't know what DSA is, and if I need to learn it at some point, I will. But until I do, I won't bother myself with it. So, excellent. Anyway, welcome in, Damon Ryder. Sorry, I'm saying it wrong. We're late into. Oh my god, we've got like half hour left. I was going to do that linking stuff, but this is just far too addictive. I love doing disassembly. Thank you. Can we give Manemo a round of applause for spotting just by looking at the code there that was the okay, let's relabel that one as well as key map DE. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. And we'll call that get key map exit. Oh my god, look how beautiful that is. Hang on. Where's that? Oh no, I've done that wrong. Undo that. That's relabel that to get key map exit. Oh my god, that is literally the most complete function in this entire thing. Look how great that looks. Oh, I'm going to press the button because no one's pressed it. Look at that. Look at it go. Oh, that is gorgeous, isn't it? That's literally a whole function there. Oh my god, hang on. Save. Press B to insert a commemorative banner. What are you doing currently? So, if you have just joined us, welcome in. My name's Hoffman. So, let me just show you something here. This is an Amiga 500. And this is an action replay cartridge. This is a piece of hardware from 1991, 92, somewhere around then. And it's basically a disassembler cartridge, and it's basically an amazing box of tricks that allows you to break into code and disassemble all sorts. And Nalos, who may be in the chat, has reverse engineered the hardware electronics for this, which has then prompted me to do a disassembly of the ROM so we can see how the ROM works, and then make changes and improve it and do different things with it. But to do that, we need this fantastic tool here, which is Air Force, which is the Amiga Interactive Reassembler, which allows us to basically load that ROM and then disassemble it into 68,000 code, and then reassemble it into 68,000 code. And as you can see here, there's loads of stuff here that we've already done that basically, there you go, there's a command kill virus. That is the code there that runs kill virus. So there you go. So yeah, this is basically what we're doing. What's that? That's why I love to have, it's why I loved having a new platform to learn, and often a new language assembly every few years back in the games industry. Yeah. You weren't even born then. Oh, that's why. Okay, yeah. So this is how people used to write code. Yeah, it was basically bare knuckles, straight to the CPU, straight to the hardware. Operating system, we usually get rid of that. We called it the olden days. Yeah. But obviously this looks like utter junk at the moment because it's just like random labels and stuff. But as you saw with that get key map, right? Get key map table, right? Bam. So we worked out that this is a function in this address here that tests a memory location to say whether it's a German or a US key map. If it's a German key map, then we go to there. Otherwise, we load there. Blah 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 blah. So yeah, so hex, I flipped dip switches on the console. Zero abstractions. Yeah, exactly. You were born in 1993, so not long after. You were born around the era of the Amiga, so. But obviously you were born in that era rather than being in it for then. So, yeah, that's, you know, it's an era. I don't know where you're from, Damon, but like, it's big in the UK over here. This machine is responsible for so much. I wrote so much music on this bloody thing. So yeah. You're from India. Oh right, nice one, dude. Yeah. This is a totally different culture. You definitely would have missed this. But we love retro here, like all sorts of systems. That's what we do here. We're getting to the last half hour, so yeah, you don't need to use around here, so. You were working on your first game in 1993. Well, it might have been 1991 or 1992 that you were using your action replay to work out how Zool did its scrolling, right? So, anyway, this has been a fantastic. It's been fantastic, actually. Like we've discovered so much in this thing already, and all we've been doing is just poking around. We haven't really disassembled much, so. Oh, that's Scottish guy George. Oh, welcome in, mate. I've not seen you here before. 8 and 16-bit assembly was not so bad. I still think it's a good start learning 8 or 86 assembly. My honest opinion. But people are different and may like to jump in the deep end first. Yeah, exactly. I mean, Emo there is cracked his first Amiga game in 1988. So, yeah. So, I was still very much a labour in 1988. But anyway, can we just take a moment to appreciate just how gorgeous that is? Right, so I'll tell you what we can do. Now we've labelled that up. So we just have a little look. How many times? Right, a sweepstake. How many times do you reckon get key map table has been called? 1, 2, 5, 10. Once! Beautiful. Okay. So this is the thing we were looking at earlier, right? So this must be get key code, right? We'll relabel that, get key code, right? Cool. And that must be, let's get a key map table. Where's that? Get there. Oh, so this is doing some weird shit. Okay, so we'll tell what we'll do. I'll tell you what we will do. We'll pause this here. This is really fantastic, though. That's how many times is that called? That's all over the place. Oh, okay. Okay, so I'll dig into this a bit later. And you saw wait for key press functional. It's fog, mate. Samson, man. What? Did I miss that? Fuck's sake. So annoyed. Imagine if those tools were available back in the day. This would have been a whole entry. I'll tell you, to be fair, there was some pretty damn good tools if you had a very expensive PC. But yeah. That's man, this is so good now. Look, let's just let's get rid of that. Code sections 153, but that's fine. Pointers, yeah, I've set a load of pointers up. Symbol, print. What the fuck? I thought that was labels. Okay, but they symbols versus labels. I don't know why. I don't know what the difference is. PDS must have been magic. Yeah, I can't wait to look at that stuff. But I mean, look at all this stuff here, man. We've got 206 labels in this thing already. That is, I mean, it's just... it's really good. Really good. We're going to have a fantastic bloody disassembly of this thing by the end of it. It's going to be great. I don't know. I don't understand why okay, but I don't understand either. Right. I think that'll do us. I was going to do the linker stuff, but no, I can't be doing with that now. I am going to get some demos on. We do have 4 discs left, which are here, and I think we just need a quick little. Where am I? There we go. Just need a quick little word from Gully. Okay, alright, that's what Gully's saying. Should we do one more? Okay, no, it's just 3 times the charm. No, that's it. No, it's just gonna be squawking for a bit. We'll leave him for now. So I have a question for you. Can you remember what numbers have been? Oh, bloody hell, Zeron. Are you writing these down? Because we do have disc 2 still free. We do have this. And yeah, in case you are wondering, we have 3D printed the save icon. So, here we go. Here we go. Put this. See this floppy disk? It goes in here. We're gonna watch a demo. Hopefully it'll work. Let me just get this up. Interesting. Why is that? Have they left that on for a very long time? Okay. Here you go. This is a great demo, actually. No problem. Yeah, there There we go. Oh my, what a cracking demo that is for a 7 megahertz machine. There you go. So in case you don't know, this machine that we're looking at, it's got a 7 megahertz processor. No, that 7 megahertz processor. It's got 1 mega RAM. It's got 2 floppy disk drives, and that's it. And some custom chips that do like really cool stuff. So yeah, there you go. Disaster area and a demo that I cannot pronounce. So I've got no background music at this point. This is very annoying. Okay, I need another number. Have you been paying attention? That's the question. No, 0 on. You're wrong. That's gone. 4. Oh no, there you go. Subby. Well done. You have been paying attention. Disc 4 is still a thing. So let's do that. I'll sack off the background music for now. I'm sure this will load really quickly, and we won't be feeling very much in the quiet areas. Yeah, Hooverphonic. It's nice. They are nice res, and they've done the copper chunky really quite tastefully as well. I thought it was really good. Wow, that is not loading. Oh, this might be a 4K. I mean, it's doing something. Oh, there you go. Was that 64K that? I don't know. We'll just do a quick look up on that. HSDV, wasn't it? Oh, it was 64K. Didn't sound like 64K though, did it? You know, 64K sound a bit better these days. Right. There we go. Right, you're not gonna. No. You can't pick. You can't pick the next ones. Because I know what I want to end on. So we're going with disc 7. Because disc 6 is already gone. You're all picking 6. It's not there. So no. I mean, what I meant to say was I want to pick disc 8. No. Disc 4096. Oh, nice. Very nice, everyone. There we go. Red sector. Loading demo. Please wait. I still think the TTE DOS setup is probably the nicest. Black and white. Thank you, thank you, thank. I need a thing for that, don't I? Because this doesn't really fit, does it? Why can't I press the button? Oh, there it is. This doesn't fit, does it?
My eyes, the goggles do nothing.
Yeah, I need to put one up for that. But yeah, my ears, the headphones do nothing. That's like everyone's saying the same thing. Sorry. You lot are amazing. Right, let's go for a big one. Let's go for a biggie. I wanted to leave this one till the end, so. Oh, fast track loader. It must be double buffered. I bet we could speed up that unpacking now, couldn't we? Is it 20 minutes? I'm not sure that it's 20 minutes, but it's quite long. Oh no, this is not Ghost Town. Oh dear. Right, let's give it another chance. All right. Let's just try again. I'm sure it'll be fine this time. Don't worry. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay. It might be the disc, to be fair. You know, you people using your other systems, maybe looks alright, but you know, yeah. I mean, that's a shame, isn't it? I blame Rob Smith because I used his disc flashback to write it. It is a great demo, though. And top tune too, yeah. But I think we can watch the whole thing. Crashed in exactly the same spot, so I'm assuming it's problematic for some reasons. So we have to roll out with something a bit more consistent than that. So bear with me one sec. Yeah, okay. Not working. Oh yeah, there we go. The green screen of death. Yeah, yeah. Okay, bear with me just a moment while I just here we go. There we go. I should just have this on disc all the time, really, shouldn't I? But here we go. There. Yeah. Okay, yeah, no, hang on. I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. Here we go. Save link as... I mean, we could watch that instead. I have that on disc somewhere. I mean... Do you want to do that instead? I was going to put a circumvent on, but... Alright. Yeah, let's do that. Right, let's get... where's XM Play gone? Curl, yeah, a bit of that, a bit of this, bit of that. Samples are streamed off of the disc. Loops are generated based out of a collection of samples, all that kind of stuff. Anyway, Eon by the Black Lotus. There you go, 2 discs. Modern classic, yeah, all the claps are still a great demo. Where would you like to go this evening? I know we always go to Charlie, right? No loss, mate. Thank you, mate. Thank you, everyone. Such a great demo. I mean, what's he doing? I mean, he always does What's New Wednesday. So let me just put some background music on here a sec. Let's put that on the background. Okay, there we go. Oh, that'll do. Lovely.
Hey guys, I just want to say that if you do not follow DJ Hoffman on Twitch, then you are an idiot. Thank you very much.
There we go. I tell you what, I'll give you one more bonus, because no one's got enough points to do it anymore. Oh, hang on, press the button, Ian. That'd be helpful.
US Gold present from Sega.
Keen, you got 111 points. 111,000 points, and one day you'll redeem it. That's what I like to hear. That is fantastic. The fastest you'll ever see Outrun go. Thanks, Hooverphonic, JC1980, Curl, Commander Keen, everyone that's been dropping the subs, Spectrum, the Lizard, Zerons, at Samson. Thank you very much all for tuning in. Yeah, let's go and raid Charlie. That's what we do on this kind of day, isn't it? It's just what we do, isn't it? And we love Charlie because Charlie's a great streamer. If you don't know who Charlie is, stay for the raid. And yeah, Darkstar Night, mate. Let me just start this up. Let's. How do we start the raid? There we go. What's the raid message? A up. That's the raid message. That's it. A up. Right. When we get in there, I just want you all to write A up. If you don't know who Charlie is, Charlie's amazing. So yeah, let's go and raid him. All right. Nalos, Curl, Flow from, Hop, Darkstar, It's Trifle, everyone else. Neversoft, should have gone Flippin' Egg. Now we're going A up. Zenda, bye bye. Daryl J Man, night night. Let's go and raid Charlie. See you all next week. No DJ either. Well, I don't know. Maybe we'll sneak in something somewhere. Anyway, see you soon.